What up, guys? It's Valyn from the Guard. Dude, let me get in my zone.
What zone?
What up, guys? It's Valyn from the Guard. I'm the team's IGO.
I'm MCE. I'm the coach of the Guard, and we're going to be looking at a little bit of Fade and her abilities and how she might slot into competitive.
Damn, you're good at this, huh? Alright, so Fade's abilities, she has like a prowler dog thing. Basically, it's like a mini Roomba. And you can like control it. You can also let go and let it go straight. And then when it sees an enemy, it like latches onto them and tries to bite them. And I think it has like 150 HP, so it's a little harder to break. So you need to like make sure, you know, you shoot like a good 6 bullets into it. Okay, so when you can control it, right? But when it latches onto someone, it insta goes like I can't even look this way. It just goes right away. I have to like turn it and then let go, and it bites them and paranoias them. So it's actually pretty good. It's like a mini Roomba or like mini Skydog. So it's not as long though if you look at the duration.
Bring them down.
I guess it's actually not bad. It's pretty good duration. So like, you know, clearing tight corners on maps like Split, it's pretty good. Second ability is called Seize. All right, so Seize is like a nade, I think, that when you throw it and it hits someone, it kind of like grabs them and they can't really move. And then it deafens and decays them. So if you look at this, yeah, anyone in this circle, like they can't really move. So if I strafe the bots, they're moving. I think their movement is like, you see how they're all like slow? Wait, does it work on bots? I don't know if it works on bots, but I remember being in game when you throw this, if you sit in it, like whenever you move, it kind of like pulls you back in. And if you're a jet and you dash out of it, it pulls you back. So you can't even dash out. I think it's really good because also it gives you info. If you see like it has the little legs thingy, so it shows you like how many people are in this circle. Her signature ability is called Haunt, and it's kind of like a recon dart. It gives you like wall hacks, so you can control it when you throw it up and down.
I'll find you.
So you can like make really sick lineups on, you know, certain maps that have like, you know, height and stuff, like Ascent or something. So basically, you get wall hacks on everyone that gets scans by this. So like if you look at this,
I'll find you.
if they look at the eye, you get, and it tells you like how many you got scanned. So like if it scans 5, she's like all 5, whatever. And then you get like these little trails, and also once you have a trail, you can combo. So like the agent is like, you're supposed to combo her pretty well. So like, all right, you throw the Haunt ability, and then if they have a trail, it like your dog insta goes because there's a trail. So because there's a trail, like the dog knows exactly where to go or whatever. So you don't have to control it. It will just find an enemy right away. Same like and lastly, like with the ult, if you hit someone with the ult, it gives you info on like how many people are in there. So if you hit like, you know, 3 people, it'll be like, oh, there's 3 on site. And it also gives you like these trails as well. And then likewise with the dog, you can, I guess you can put it on the trail and it like finds people. It's pretty sick. The ult makes them deafened and decayed. So it's actually not bad. It's kind of like a breach ult with like a paranoia. So it gives you a lot of info as well when you're retaking or like trying to hit a site. I think the biggest dictator on what makes Fade good on maps is like the size of the map, because if it's like Split, right, where you can get a lot of information with the dog, that's going to be like Fade's best maps because they're pretty short. So when you can get like maximum value like that, like you just cleared all of top ramp, which is a big like choke point on this map, that's really good. Executing with the Haunt is going to be really good on Split because it's like a pretty open map. There's not really much you can hide, or you can use other agents to clear out the angles. So if you just literally throw it like in the middle, you're going to be clearing out like, that wasn't even a good lineup, but if you throw a little deeper, like you'd be clearing out like Hell, Flower, like right side here, all of Rafters, like you get a lot. And then all you need to do is like burn like a Breach Stun or even like a Omen Paranoia on Elbow, and basically they really can't fight you without like you knowing where they are. So the thing about the dog, now that he's marked, I'm pretty sure I can just send the dog, and once it gets on the trail, look how fast it goes. Dude, that's actually insane. Dude, it goes so fast when it tracks you. Holy.
Even if you barely touch the eye, like the eye is literally like, I don't even think you can kill the eye. fast
can,
enough.
you
before
can.
marks
You
Okay.
can, yeah. Throw it. I've killed it many times in ranked today, cause like you have that. You have like
Yeah,
half
that
a
little
second.
bit.
Yeah, you have a pretty short amount of time, but it's like one shot.
Face your fear!
So yeah, so the ult, like I can't hear anything. I'm running around. I don't even hear my own footsteps. You literally like, can't hear. So I think the ult is going to be really good at like throwing fakes because the people on site won't be able to hear like the execute or like what's happening. So if you just ult site, like you can ult literally everything.
Face your fear!
And then you can send like a raise out solo with like rocket or something. They just see the raise flying like I'm tucking. I don't want to get ulted. They have no idea how many people are coming out. So
You do it again and I'll head on site. And then even if I run away, you can see my trail.
yeah, you can see the trail. So like I'm running out. I see your trail like,
Marked one.
and then also because you're trailed, I can just dog you and it like, look how fast that shit gets you. Also, why I think it's really strong on split is because a lot of teams like to fight for mid. I think this is going to be like a really good ability because like if you just throw their crosshair placement off with this and you peek with it, like that's going to be really strong. And if they don't break it, like you're going to have full information. You're going to have like, you know, like the recon effect. And also you can use your prowler because they're trailed to like,
Bring them down.
Yeah, the trail is really sick in theory, where it's like if you're opping mid, like behind the box, and you throw something up here, like not only do you see where they're at, you see where they run to. So like for setting up fights in like a middle area, like you throw it and then like flash with it, and as you come out, if they run away, you know if anyone was there. Like not only do they get scanned, but you also see like what direction they can go to as well.
yeah.
So you know, like if you see 3 tracks or whatever, you know 3 people were there. But that's gonna be like really unique to like try to fight off of or use that information. I feel like. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
because like if there's like an opper here, you know if you went like into ropes or into heaven, which is like, you know, round changing, so you don't run into the op. I don't know. I could see Fade being a replacement for like a Sky, but she doesn't have flashes, so it's kind of weird. I don't think she's a like straight up Sova replacement on certain maps. I'm not exactly sure how she's going to be played like in terms of team comps because I think
it's gonna have to be like a double or triple initiator to run
Yeah.
Fade.
yeah, I was thinking
I think-
triple.
Defense, she's gonna be really strong for retakes, where it's just like you throw your prowler in like a set spot, and then you know you don't even have to like look at that area.
Yeah.
Because like no one can be in the range of it. And on a map like Split where Sova's not prevalent, I think she's actually going to
Bring them
be
down.
very strong for clearing areas like that.
Yeah, I think she's really good on split. And also because Raze is so good on split, like she's really good combinations cuz with the nade or like the suck that she has or whatever. The what's it called? The C's. If people are trying to get really wild, I could see like Raze on bind getting like for like a triple initiator comp, they run no duelist and they run Fade instead of Raze because besides the nade, like she has really similar like attributes that why Raze is so good on bind because Raze is really good at controlling hookah, but the prowler kind of does the same thing as a boombot, if not better. So I feel like if people want to get really wacky, we could see that like Sova, Sky, and a Fade. Like I could see a comp being like Brimstone, Sky, Fade, Viper, and like Chamber. And I think that could be pretty strong actually. Icebox, I'm not totally sure if she's going to be good or not because I don't think the Haunt is going to get a bunch of value just because there's so many like tight angles you can hold with like Chamber or Jet. But then again, like the Prowler is going to be really good because of how like small the map is and how like tight the fights are. So like the Prowler will get a lot of info, but I don't know if like the signature ability will be that strong. If we play Fade, it'll probably be Jonah, honestly, because he's like
Jonah
our
or Trent.
flex. Yeah, Jonah or Trent for sure. Who knows? We might run a triple initiator comp and Saya's on Fade. Stay tuned. So let's jump in Icebox and see if she's actually good or not. I'm gonna go B long, Matt, and I'm gonna see like how much space she can cover. I think
I'm pretty sure you're going to have to throw it from like where you updraft with knives. Like you throw it over the top of that to see. Or off spawn, you would throw it like up here and activate. Oh,
yeah,
up
it's
here. Like that would probably be the best one.
yeah.
But even then, it's not going to hit like yellow.
Like that's why I don't think Fade will replace like a Sova on this map because even if you use your Prowler here, like you're really not clearing much.
Found
Just kidding. Found Matt. Once you're up long already, that's why I think you need to run like a Sova still, because your Sova can gain you B long control, but then your Prowler can be used to like clear yellow, you know? So, and then you can like save your drone or save your recon for sight.
Well, and since you have a second one, like you could theoretically Prowler like through the wall and find it.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna find a lineup for. I think coupling her with like a paranoia would be disgusting too.
Yeah. Okay, in rank today, Matt, this person got hit by the dog so they couldn't hear, and I Omen TP'd literally right on top of the person, like in my ulti, and they couldn't hear it, and I just insta-killed them for free out of the Omen ult.
Yeah.
So, pretty good combos with Omen for sure. But yeah, like this is really good value, like being able to Prowler like this and clear sight, because a lot of people will play like Viper lineups, or not lineups, but just like Viper mollies from right here, and try to build.
Or just mollies to try to like stop, you know, their main goal is to stop plant.
Yeah,
so being
you can
able
fight
to
them.
potentially dog them or push them off that angle is like pretty important.
Retaking, I feel like it's not even as good as a dart, because it's like way bigger, so it's easier to break as well than a dart, so you can't put it in like good spots like here or something. Like some darts, you know, like have like go.
Well, I wish there was some form of like, because you have the feature to activate it to send it down. I wish you could see it on the map, like easier of where it's at, because you see it on the grounds. But like if there's an indicator while you're looking at your mini map, I think that would be like really sick. Because if I throw this behind a wall, I can't tell when it's yellow.
Yeah.
But if I had an indicator on the mini map of where it is, then I could have a better idea if I wanted to activate it early. I don't know if it's gonna be able to replace like Sova Sky yet, but I think you'll see some cool like ability combinations with it potentially.
Yep, I agree. I think she's a little gimmicky, but with like the right pairings of agents and like the right, you know, coordination, you can make some pretty nice things with her.
Take hold.
Her in-game picture right now on the scoreboard and stuff looks like trash.
Yeah, it's like 180p.
Yeah.
So probably not gonna be picking her, but yeah, useless agent.
Face your
Okay,
fear.
when you're ulted, okay, so you get decayed, but it instantly goes back up, but it's pretty slow if you look at the HP.
Yeah, but like literally in a 1v1, like you just ult in a 1v1, like anywhere.
Face your fear.
And you're just like, oh, like I know exactly where they are if they were inside of it, you know?
Yeah. Dude, pairing this with Omen or like Yoru is going to be insane on retakes, because if you ult the site and then you just like TP in a crazy spot, they won't hear it.
Well, those were our thoughts on Fade. Thanks for hanging out with me and Valyn today. If we could do something better, you want to see something else, or even your thoughts about Fade, let us know down in the comments.
Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for all the support.